What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from rcnightmare.com, bringing you the much anticipated final review of the Thunder Tiger E-MTA, the sort of V2 of the G3 MT4 or MT4 G3 or whatever you want to call it. It comes in at just under $500 for a price point. It features a plastic chassis integrated with inner hexagon cell construction, whatever that means. If you saw the unboxing, or if not, you can go back and watch it. You'll know that the interior of it is kind of this bizarre Star Trek Enterprise type layout, but uh, in being ready to run, it comes with the Ace Cougar 2.4 gigahertz with dual rate steering, throttle ATV, and of course, an all digital metal gear servo. It's a mouthful. I felt like the servo was fine. It wasn't great. It's always something if you're going to keep it for a long time that you want to upgrade. It comes with a Ripper 2000 kV Ripper motor, brushless, and the 150 amp ESC. It is not 6S capable from what I can tell, but for those of you who know how to program ESCs or something, I've been told that maybe you could. I'm not totally sure. The shocks have I think it's called the GTR standard or the laydown shocks. They're mounted horizontally, and overall, it's kind of got those faux beadlock big old tires, which we're all familiar with from the G3 MT4, adjustable caster and toe in, and all sorts of other things. The plastic beadlocks, like I said, are just for looks. But we'll see how version 2 of the G3 MT4 turns out. Let's go to the score.
What's up? Now that you've heard some specs, here I am again, Jeremy RC Nightmare, talking about the Thunder Tiger E-MTA, the much anticipated, at least in my mind, I thought it was going to be an improvement on the G3 MT4 or MT4 G3 or whatever you want to call it. And so now you've heard a little bit about the specs, so we're going to go over my final review on it. I review things, and my review process is always changing. One thing I got feedback on is, hey, you're too wishy-washy in your reviews. I want to hear a little bit more about it. Give me some more buying decisions. And, before scoring this truck, I'm anticipating it's going to land right in the solid kit area. I've got 4 main categories. Would recommend, which means I'd buy it and I'd tell other people to buy it. No hesitation. Solid kit means I'd be fine buying it, and it's probably fine for most people. Needs improvement means if you are okay with a project, it's for you. But if you aren't looking for a project RC, you don't want to do that. And then stay away, which is 21 and below out of 35, which means, it's just not worth the trouble. So let's get right into it with this spaceship type setup. The first category, durability. If I was scoring the E-MTA or the G3 MT4, I would give it a 5 out of 5. This one, I'm going to give a 4.5 out of 5. I just feel like they cheaped out a little bit on the shocks, that they're not going to last forever. I didn't have any immediate problems, but, and I think these battery doors are ripe for... we got some dust in my mouth there. These battery doors are ripe for problems down the line, but overall, you've really got no concerns with the overall durability of this kit. Then electronics... I think pretty much the same electronic setup that was in the G3 MT4. It's the Ripper 2000 kV. They must have geared it down out of the box, I think, because it just felt slower than the G3 MT4. But the 2000 kV Ripper motor, actually, I've had great luck with it. I haven't had any malfunctions in the ones I've owned. I've owned probably 5 of them. Maybe you've had different experiences. The ESC is, I think, a well-known, hobby wing, whatever. It's fine, totally fine, and I feel fine giving the electronics in it a 4 out of 5. I mean, I would like to see, I don't know, I'd like to see the ESC 6S capable probably in something like this. Even though, if you ask me, normally I just think 6S is worth. I mean, I don't know why. I think 6S is. Unless you're running a 5th scale, I think 6S is overkill. That's just my opinion. Value, I think at the sub $500 price point, boy, it's a great value. I think, especially if you look at the other options in the market right now, things like the E-Revo, which is almost $1,000. The Savage Flux is, $800-900. This coming in at under 500, it's probably the best value out there. Full 5, no doubt about it. Fun factor, again, I'm going to give it a 5. No, I'm going to give it a 4. I'm going to give it a 4, and here's why. If you have to work on anything in the field, it is a pain in the ass with like everything buried under this Star Trek Enterprise looking shroud. You got to take stuff off. You got to dig around to get stuff. I don't know what they were thinking with this. What is the point? Tell me, somebody from Thunder Tiger, please tell me what you were thinking with this. The laydown shocks, I don't like those either. But I'll give it a 4. It's a big ass monster truck. What else is there to say? Part support, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it like a 4 out of 5. The only way you're really gonna get a 5 out of 5 is if I can walk into almost any hobby store and get it immediately. Thunder Tiger has been pretty good with part support. You can get it, obviously from Tower Hobby's website, getting it from them directly, or having your local hobby store order them is totally fine. Uniqueness, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I think they had a real opportunity. Also, my ratings are sort of skewed because I'm always thinking in the back of my head the G3 MT4, which I think this is a step back from. Given an option at the same price, I'd rather get the G3 MT4 if it was still available. Just probably why I'll end up selling this one to pay for all the ones behind me. If it was just as good as the G3 MT4, I would have kept it. It's good. It's a good truck, but it's just not better. So uniqueness being a 4, and upgradability, I think a 3.5 is probably fair. These shocks, I don't know how easy it would be to get, better shocks than this. I think you're kind of just stuck with the ones they have, unless you're really good with, what's going on here? Oh, that's they're like these little compartments for the gear mesh and all that stuff. Unless you're pretty, let's say you're handy with modding things, there's just not a huge aftermarket parts, arena for a Thunder Tiger, at least currently. It's not like it's an HPI or Traxxas Team Associated, Losi, where I can go and find entire websites dedicated to hopping stuff up. Thunder Tiger does have that. The G3 MT4 had its followers, and I'll still say right now it's hands down the best basher I've ever purchased. But the G3 MT4, the E-MTA falls a little bit short of that, but that shouldn't color your opinion. And I'm thinking the final score will put it right where it needs to be. So we're at 8.5, we're at 4.5, and 4 is 8. That's 9, 13.5, 17.5. 21, 21, 25, 28.5. There we go. Perfect. And the very high end of a solid kit, it's only 1.5 percentage points away from would recommend. And that's actually, this seems to be working out. That's basically exactly where I'd put it, right? If you didn't have a G3 MT4, if you couldn't get it, this is still the truck I would recommend in 99 times out of 100 because, get a super fun monster truck for under $500. If you use coupons at Tower, you could probably get this thing for $475 or less. Okay, if you're in their Super Saver Club or whatever. The next closest RTR kit I think on the market that's out there is you're into the E-Revo and the Savage Flux HP. Yes, those trucks I think are better, but the fact that they're like 50% and 100% in some cases more expensive than this, and they don't offer like waterproofing and all that kind of stuff, I still think that this truck, the E-MTA, stands alone. If you're looking for a monster truck and you have right around $500 to spend, this is a great truck for you. It's in the solid kit category. I'd buy it again. And it's pretty much, I wouldn't have a problem recommending it to someone. I think this shroud makes it a little bit frustrating to work on. It could be an issue, but overall, the E-MTA gets my seal of approval. Purchase with no worries. So if you have any questions, or if you own an E-MTA, or if you have any specific questions about my experiences with it, please use the comment section down below. I look forward to chatting with you down there. And if you're new to the channel, if you just found us through this review, make sure you take a quick second to subscribe to the channel so you get notified every time I upload new videos. And I'm doing at least one a week now for basically the rest of this year. If you could see to it, maybe take just a moment to crush that thumbs up button right below the video. Turn it green. It means a lot to me. It helps new people find the video, and I really, really do appreciate it. So thanks for watching this, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
What's up, everyone? I really hope you enjoyed the video. Take a moment to check out some of our most popular playlists, from RC reviews, RC tutorials, some of the most popular RC unboxing videos, and of course some of the most kick-ass running videos you'll find anywhere on YouTube. And if you haven't already, please take a moment to crush that subscribe button you'll find right here, and we'll see you again real soon.